Meta is getting into the defense game, teaming up with Anduril to develop new virtual reality hardware for military training. Partnership also represents a reunion between two tech CEOs with a complicated past. Our Deirdre Bosa is looking into that for today's Tech Check. This is getting interesting, Dee.
It's getting very interesting, and it's quite the reunion because, as you know, Carl, the Zuckerberg-Palmer Luckey breakup, it was one of the most notorious in Silicon Valley. A little bit of context here. Palmer Luckey, he was the teenage prodigy behind Oculus. He made a fortune when Facebook acquired it, but then just 3 years later, he was fired after his support of Trump's first presidential bid, which triggered really this firestorm inside of the company, Facebook at the time. Now, though, Zuck and Palmer Luckey, they're back together. And this is from Luckey during Ashley Vance's podcast yesterday. It captures just how much has changed, not just between him and Zuckerberg, but across Silicon Valley. And this as big tech moves closer to the military, closer to the right.
If people end up coming to your side, you shouldn't shove them back and say, hey, off. You had different beliefs 10 years ago. You should say, come on in. The tent's big, and I'm happy to have you. And I think this isn't just a Facebook thing. I think tech generally, broadly, has realized they do have some obligation to support national security.
So Meta and Anduril now partnering on a defense contract to build AI-powered combat headsets for the U.S. Army. It's called Eagle Eye, and they're designed to help soldiers detect drones, identify targets, and interact with AI-enabled weapon systems on the battlefield. Now, this is interesting. Microsoft was originally awarded this deal, but struggled to deliver. And so now Anduril is the lead vendor, and Meta's tie-up, this could make this their biggest move into defense yet. Now, for investors, it's another sign that big tech is following the money and the policy shift. Companies like Meta and Google, of course, even OpenAI, they once kept the Pentagon at arm's length, but now they're moving closer as spending accelerates. And that was the theme in Mary Meeker's Trends report released just this morning. It was her first in 5 years. It's still one of the most anticipated reads out here in Silicon Valley. This time, no surprise, it focuses on the AI revolution. In it, she signals that the next wave of AI demand is not coming from consumers necessarily, but it's increasingly coming from militaries, governments, mission-critical infrastructure, where the stakes and the budgets are much bigger. And guys, of course, this is a shift that we've been tracking closely, from the inference boom to the rise of sovereign AI, now showing up in the industry's most watched report and turning Zuck and Luckey from enemies into allies.
I mean, it's really interesting, everything that's happening. It reminds me of Palantir and the enormous tailwind it's had when it comes to defense and being built into a number of government agencies, the stock having another incredible run for the month. My question is, what does Anduril need from Meta? What does Meta contribute here on this defense relationship?
It's kind of a full circle moment, right, Sarah? Because Palmer Luckey sold Oculus headsets to Meta. Meta built on it, and Zuckerberg built on it, and now they're coming back around. And the reason I brought up Microsoft really tells you how much Microsoft has struggled to compete in this hardware headset space, where Meta, thanks to its acquisition of Palmer Luckey's company years ago, has really, been able to turn that into success now with this, with government contracts, with this tie-up. So that's what's interesting. It's almost like a homecoming for Palmer Luckey. After sort of a bitter leaving. And, you love these stories in tech because when these minds and personalities come together, you heard from Palmer Luckey himself. He's cursing in the soundbite that we showed. Really strong personalities and kind of shocking maybe, and very interesting when they can come back together and put aside their differences.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Deirdre.